Beautiful day, beautiful day, beautiful day. Nice fall day. What's up? What's up? Let's get to this. Let's get on in here. Do something. Cops killing elderly people in New York. Killing an old lady, 60 something. He said 66 years old, something like that. Something to that extent. When does it becomes it becomes a sad thing to see sisters perish like that. They could have went about it another way other than shooting the lady. They couldn't have disarmed her. They couldn't have used another precaution, another imaginary precaution to disarm the lady, but they had to shoot her. Brothers and sisters, it's an ongoing thing. These race soldiers is really having their time with us, and y'all don't believe this stuff is orchestrated. And these people that's in the know what's going on. It's a pattern going on, and it seems like it's not stopping. You know, it's a sad thing to see these things keep on happening in the communities with black folks when it comes to the elderly. Plus, the lady was mentally, she wasn't all the way. I don't like to, even put tabs and names on people. She had a mental disability. Okay, she was handicapped. She had a mental handicap. So she wasn't no harm. And Al Sharpton made a comment to the media, the press, what have you, and he was right. He said these cops need to go on a psychological evaluation before they even become cops, and I believe they should, because I really think they getting these guys and not doing thorough background checks on these individuals they're hiring to the academy to become police officers, what have you. And you got a bunch of madmen in blue suits. Remember, I don't care if you got a blue suit, but that don't determine the woman or the man and the woman cop's behavior within their mind. Their mind could be totally corrupted. They can have a criminal mind instead of a serve and protect mind for the community and the citizens. So you got to ask yourself a question as an individual, a non-cop, that what is really going down. Now you see these cases being shady. They raped that girl in New York. They're trying to figure out, was it South Africa or New York? I don't give a fuck. It was in Timbuktu. The girl got raped. Okay, that was another incident. Then you had your Sandra Bland's, your Trayvon's, not Trayvon, because Trayvon, yeah, that was he wanted to be. He's a wannabe cop. You had Tamir Rice. You had the guy that got shot with his baby mom in the car with his daughter in the back. And I seen that video. That guy was not even in himself. He was sitting in a trance state, screaming and hollering. He was shaking at the gun. These cops are not ready. Some of these cops are scared. You know what I'm saying? And what I always gather in my mind, that it takes, what makes a good cop is it's usually the ones that been on the other side of the train track. The ones that was thugging and trapping and hustling and slanging, and they had a awakening and an epiphany of thoughts and a fruition. And then they say, well, it's time for me to change my ways. So that makes you good cops. Majority of your cops that is good cops, they've been on the other side of the track. So they can identify and see the bullshit a mile away, meaning when it comes to all kinds of personalities and stuff. See, and that's another thing. When you're a cop, you got to deal with all kind of personalities. Your mind got to be in tune. You got to be very wise. You got to be observant. You got to know your surroundings. You got to know your areas. You got to know your boundary lines. All that shit. You got to be a marksman with the gun. You got to be healthy. You got to be in shape. But as you know, men are getting weaker and wiser. That speaks to that in the Bible, and becoming lovers of themselves. And some of these cops don't want to get dirty. Some of these cops are abusing a badge. Some of these cops are getting head and sexing it up. and extorting from these clubs, being an extortionist or what have you, and a racketeer, part-time cop, taking cuts. Instead of serving to protect, he around here whoremongering and the she whoremongering, all kinds of corruption going on. You know, so you got that going on too. Been going on for years. But I ain't gonna carry this on because I gotta pump these videos out here so y'all can get some knowledge. So I just want y'all to think about it. And you brothers need to stand up, and you sisters need to stand up. We gotta police our own community, or these things gonna keep happening. We don't need these people protecting us because they're killing us. They're not protecting us, they're killing us. And it shows. Peace.